guys, it's your girl Jazz, and today I am doing a little bit of a comparison video. A little bit, kind of, sort of, maybe not really. We'll see. Alright, so today I have the Fountain by Sodastream, and then I have Fizzi by Sodastream. I was walking around, figured out, why not see what the difference is? Because other than the cost, I don't really see too much, you know, obviously visually, don't see too much difference, because supposedly they're both supposed to make sodas, and essentially as long as one makes soda, that's all that really should matter, right? But anyways, outside of the cosmetics, you can see, you know, la-di-da. They both have the CO2 container, the exact same one. Show for both sides. For some that may not believe me. So literally the same one. Same size and everything. Why can't I put this back on? There. Okay. So other than the cosmetics, it doesn't seem like there's too much difference. Cost-wise, the Sodastream cost, I believe, 70 bucks around there. And then the Fountain cost $20 less, so 50 bucks. So it's not too big of a cost difference. My only question is the soda going to taste any different? Yes, I'm going to try to do different flavors, a different flavor on each one. But I'm looking at the carbonation, and that's my main concern, because that's going to make it or break it for me. Because if I don't have that carbonation that I'm, you know, craving or anything like that, then I don't care if it costs $20 more or $20 less, that's the one I'm going to go for. And I'm pretty sure there are other people just like me that are curious about this. And I did do an individual review on each of these. So if you want to see them separately, you're more than welcome to. After this, of course. Alright, so we're going to screw this in. They don't make it the easiest to do, that's for sure. Go in! I know I'm twisted in the right direction. Okay, there it goes. So, that is done. Maybe I need to start doing this a little bit more often, because I have not made a soda in quite some time. Okay. So, the Sodastream Fizzi, I had to think about that. The Fizzi doesn't need to be twisted in there, but the Fountain does, so that's one difference. We're going to put them on for the exact same amount of time. Are you supposed to? Alright, so that one's done. And that one's done. So again, outside of the cosmetics, it doesn't seem like there's too much difference. Right off the bat, I see more carbonation in the Sodastream. I see tiny, tiny, tiny bubbles coming out from the Fountain though, but not compared to the Sodastream, or the Fizzi, excuse me, because they're both Sodastream. All right, Dr. Pete. Ew, that looks like oil. That's gross. All right, we're gonna try that out. Pour this in. Shh. Alrighty then, so we're going to close this one up and we're going to shake it up in a minute. We've got, oh, I hope I was looking in the right direction. Alright, now we're going to try lemon lime. Ew. That's strong. This kind of just looks like the bleach that usually, oops, from the commercials. So you can see the difference when I just poured it in. So I added a little bit more flavor because, of course, I'm clumsy. So I can already see a difference. between the Fizzi and the Fountain, I see more carbonation coming through on the Fizzi versus the Fountain. How is it that if I grab a regular soda and I shake it up, it feels like it's going to explode, but I don't necessarily feel that when I do it with these? Alrighty then. Anyways, that's another argument. So we're going to try this one out. I don't taste the fizziness. Like, they put them on for the exact same amount of time, as you can see. Clearly this one has a lot more carbonation in it. Look at that. Funny enough, neither one of them have very much fizz to it. The Fizzi has more fizz to it, has more carbonation than the Fountain, but it's not strong as if I were drinking a regular soda. So I'm gonna put it in there for a little bit longer. Yes, I know. I'm gonna get a lot of pushback. I'm not supposed to be recarbonating it after the flavor already being posted in there, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I don't listen. Ask my mom. If she's seeing this video, she's probably rolling her eyes at me. Like, what's new? She never listens. So we're gonna put this in for a little bit longer. One of the good things about either of these machines is that if you like really, really carbonated sodas, you can make it as carbonated as you want or as light as you want. I have thought about getting some of my flat sodas and recarbonating them, so that way they taste better. So you can also use it for that. All right, we're gonna recarbonate. That's probably why you shouldn't do that. Kind of scared to open it now. Okay, so obviously there's a limit to how much carbonation you can put in the drinks. Clearly. This is a messier video than I thought it would be. Luckily, when I did the individual videos, this didn't happen. See, watch the proper way to do it. Okay, that has so much more fizz to it. And now we're gonna try some Dr. Pete. Clearly, the Fountain is more jazzy friendly. So they both do have more carbonation. A little too much carbonation. That's the reason why I'm a bit choked up right now. But I still like the Sodastream more, just because of the type of carbonation that it is. It seems, I know it sounds weird, but I like the carbonation more with the Sodastream personally. The the Fountain. Yeah, I like the Fizzi more than the Fountain, just because the Fountain seems like it has more of a tinier bubbles. Versus, I mean, look at these bigger bubbles here. So that's the main difference that I know is the type of carbonation. Excuse me. Clearly, I have too much carbonation in me now. But yeah, that's the main difference is the type of carbonation. Let me finish burping, and then I can talk. All right, clearly I'm not a great example. But like I said, the main difference is the type of carbonation. It seems like the Fountain has more of like the tinier bubbles to it, versus the Fizzi has more of the larger, I guess more carbonation to it. More of a typical soda, in my opinion. So that's the main difference, because they both use the exact same system type of setup. There's no batteries, there's no anything to it. It's just that carbonation machine and the soda flavors, which you can use for either machine. It's just a matter of what you like. I personally like the Fizzi more than the Fountain. And of course the cosmetic look to it, which I still like the Fizzi more. But if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer while I clean up this mess. In the meantime, make sure that you subscribe, stay tuned, and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.